Reprogramming your subconscious mind is necessary if you truly want to change your life. There are many methods that you can use to reprogram and rewire your deeply lying subconscious mind, but according to Joseph Murphy, the most effective and easiest way is the use of I am affirmations. I am affirmations are the best and most effective way of rewiring your subconscious mind. In this video, we will discuss what I am affirmations are, how they work, and how you can use them to change your reality. But before we start, make sure you subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so that you can watch more videos from our channel. So let's get started. Dr. Joseph Murphy says, the subconscious mind is ruled by suggestion. It accepts all suggestions. It does not argue with you. It fulfills your wishes. Affirmations act as suggestions or directions that you give your subconscious mind through your conscious mind. We can't access our subconscious mind directly, but it is linked to our conscious mind, and thoughts are passed from the conscious mind to the subconscious mind. I am affirmations are short, positive statements you can repeat to reverse false unconscious or semi-conscious beliefs you hold about your most essential self. I am affirmations are a great tool, and they work because they are passed to the subconscious as directions or instructions to operate. When you speak these affirmations aloud and repeatedly, your mind accepts them as true, and negative thoughts are replaced with positive ones. Each time you repeat an affirmation, it creates positive thoughts in your mind, and the natural pathway for your positive thoughts gets stronger. With repetition in time, the neurons on that pathway begin to fire faster and faster until the belief, along with its associated emotions and behaviors, becomes automatic. Deep-seated negative or traumatic thoughts, in particular, tend to loop, meaning they replay over and over again. This explains how you can develop false beliefs about yourself as a child. Let's say that in your childhood, you had to deal with a toxic father. You were abused for making mistakes. You started feeling as if you were wrong, and when you grow older, it becomes your strong belief that you will experience the same outcomes if you again repeat that mistake. It makes you fearful, and you lose your confidence. Imagine you had a conversation with your parent in which you felt ashamed. In response, you might have developed a narrative about yourself along the lines of, "I'm not lovable," or "This is what happens if I make a mistake. I won't ever make a mistake again. I need to be perfect." This story will ultimately feel like an unavoidable fact if you keep telling it to yourself over and over again. Such a reaction can occur even if your parents aren't mean, cruel, or vicious. Speaking out of turn from time to time is another trait of good parenting. Additionally, this is possible at the pre-verbal level. 90% of brain activity, including beliefs, emotions, habits, long-term memory, imagination, intuition, and protective reactions such as fight or flight, as well as some activities of the body like heart rate and respiration, are subconscious. We don't control these activities in any way. Your subconscious beliefs control your adult life unless you intentionally try to make it different. If the majority of your thoughts are positive, you probably will feel satisfied and happy in your life. You might have difficulties as an adult if they're primarily negative. But you can change the subconscious patterns of the brain in the very same way that you developed false beliefs to begin with, through repetition enhanced with emotion. What you think, say, and do now can rewire the neural pathways that regulate your emotions, thoughts, and reactions. I am affirmations rework the subconscious patterns of your brain. For example, I am lovable becomes the default setting instead of I am unlovable. As you can imagine, this new positive belief will have far-reaching effects, changing your life for the better. When you no longer use the old neurological pathways, the ones associated with your negative thoughts, they start losing their power and gradually wilt away. That's how you can make use of affirmations to change the pattern of your thoughts and live a life full of prosperity, happiness, and harmony. Now the question is how to create the best I am affirmations. The best I am affirmations are those that directly address the negative beliefs that you developed as a child. But remember that if an affirmation is perfect for somebody else, it may not work for you, even if it is positive. It's because it doesn't address your core emotional wounds. The best affirmations have some qualities that I would like to share here. The best positive affirmations are always stated in the present tense because the mind focuses more on the present situation. The present tense is the language of the brain. Positive tense is covered automatically with I am affirmations, and that's why I am affirmations are the perfect affirmations. Effective affirmations contain only positive words and are written in a positive tone. For example, if your affirmation says, "I don't feel as bad as before," that still has a somewhat negative tone, doesn't it? Better instead to use an I am affirmation that specifically describes a positive state, like I am good or I am grounded. Another quality of positive affirmations is that they are phrased as statements of truth. They don't contain words like might, perhaps, or sometimes. So when writing positive affirmations for yourself, avoid using such words. Otherwise, you'll confuse your subconscious mind and may not get the outcomes you desire. With these qualities in mind, you can create some of the most effective affirmations. Now let's discuss the process of creating effective affirmations. It involves 2 simple steps. Start the process by drawing 2 columns on a page. In the first column, you will write the negative beliefs, and in the other, you will write the I am affirmation exactly opposite to your negative thoughts. Now look up at your childhood to identify a list of negative beliefs that you developed about yourself. If that might be too painful for you, there's an alternative method you can use at the end of this step. Think back to a time when you found yourself in a situation where you felt afraid, stressed, or ashamed as a child. You may have done something childlike, made an honest mistake, or perhaps done nothing wrong at all. May you have been just being yourself, yet one or more of your caregivers responded in ways that made you feel less than okay. They may have criticized you, ignored you, or punished you. Any person's criticism doesn't have to be extreme to sting and trigger shame. Even a nuanced look can make a child shrink and withdraw into himself, reach out desperately for affirmation, or act out in aggression. Imagine yourself in that situation and decide what you would do. Write down your feelings as I am statements using an adjective or noun. For example, being in that situation will make you feel ashamed, angry, alone, unworthy, unlovable, or unimportant. Put these feelings in the form of I am statements. For example, I am unlovable, I am unimportant, I am alone, and I am unhappy. Write these false beliefs in the first column. At any point while doing this exercise, if you feel distressed or overwhelmed by emotions, take a break. Go for a walk. Do something that makes you feel good. You can also call one of your friends for support. Come back to the exercise later. Or if you're not unduly disturbed, continue on. Now imagine yourself or think back to another distressing situation you experienced as a child. Feel the emotions deeply and again, write down your feelings in the form of I am statements. Prepare a list again. Do this for many days until you have a good list to start with. If you find this practice too painful or if it hurts you when you remember those painful moments, there is another alternative method. Make a list of whatever false beliefs you know or suspect you hold about yourself. Ask yourself the question, what false or negative beliefs do I hold about myself? Instead of thinking too much, try out rapid logging. Write quickly and see what unfiltered beliefs spill onto the page. Whatever method you choose, just write the false beliefs in one of the 2 columns. Know when you have finished writing the false beliefs that you have been carrying since your childhood, you will write the I am affirmations in the next column using a noun or adjective to complete the sentence. Write it down, whether you believe it or not. For example, if your false belief is I am stupid, your affirmation will be I am intelligent or I am smart. I am unlovable, but I will become lovable. I am unworthy, but I will become worthy. Make sure your statements don't depend on anyone else. For example, if I am unlovable, don't substitute I am loved, because as soon as someone stops loving you, do you become unlovable again? Feelings of shame, embarrassment, and unworthiness connect with your essential sense of who you are. To heal those feelings, we use positive statements that aren't conditional on someone, or we don't blame anyone for these feelings, and we put them in the form of a noun or adjective. Once you have finished writing your affirmations, we will now move on to the next part of the process. Now you have to repeatedly speak these affirmations to yourself. Repetition is the key to changing the neural pathways, making new pathways for new thoughts, and destroying the neural pathways of false beliefs. Practice your I am affirmations often every day if it is possible for you. The best practice is to speak these affirmations to yourself 2 to 3 times for 5 to 10 minutes each day. Early mornings, when your mind is fresh, and evenings right before bed are especially good times. As you speak or write your I am affirmations, put your heart into them. The addition of positive emotions while speaking these affirmations will enhance the effectiveness of the process. It will help imprint the new ideas more firmly and more quickly into your subconscious mind. You have a whole list of positive affirmations. Speak these affirmations to yourself confidently, enthusiastically, joyfully, or authentically, whatever feels right for you. You can record your positive I am affirmations and listen to the audio recording 2 or 3 times a day. But make sure you speak these affirmations with positive emotion while you record them. You can ask one of your friends to repeat your affirmations to you in the UR form. You could do this for one another. This is another very effective way. Handwrite your list of I am affirmations 2 or 3 times a day. Watch out for going into rote repetition mode. Try to feel them in your heart each time and allow them to uplift you. You can even design a wallpaper with some of your affirmations on it and apply this wallpaper to the display of your smartphone or PC. Whenever you look at it, you will automatically read them. You can also display these affirmations on the mirror in your bathroom, in your wardrobe, or somewhere in your bedroom. Try saying your affirmations spontaneously whenever they come to mind during the day. Now you may be thinking, how long does it take for I am affirmations to work for me? Well, the pathways in your brain are well set around the age of 25, but they can still change. It just takes more effort. According to some scientific research, it takes about 3 weeks to grow a new neural sprout. So with practice, you can start feeling better in a matter of weeks. But new neural connections and pathways are fragile. You need to continue to train them repeatedly to make them strong enough to become the default, automatic path. According to University College London studies, it typically takes 66 days to acquire a new habit. But because everyone is different, this time frame can range from 18 to 200 days. So you have to exercise this practice for as many days as you can until your affirmations become your strong beliefs. As soon as they are passed to your subconscious mind, you will experience a shift in your attitude and the attitude of others towards you. Remember that having emotions and feeling your desires is crucial as you speak your affirmations. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, share it with your friends, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do. See you in the next video.